How you doing? Aaron Reed here, coming at you live from Powerhouse Gym, downtown Tampa. Tall Guy Master Trainer, founder of tallguytraining.com, 6'7" bodybuilder. You know, I'm competing in nationals in 4 weeks. Shoot a nice little video, critical bench here. It's going really well. We're going to talk about nutrition for a minute, for tall guys specifically. So, first of all, carbs are your friend, okay? But let me explain something to you. You can't just eat carbs all day long because you're gonna take away a very vital asset of processes in your body that you need to grow muscle, okay? Insulin sensitivity, all right? If you flood your body with carbohydrates constantly throughout the day, you are gonna dull your insulin sensitivity. What does that mean? Well, that means that, you know, you're gonna eat all these carbs or all this sugar is gonna come into the bloodstream, and at first, insulin is gonna be released and it's gonna take it to the cells that will accept it. Typically, muscle cells store glycogen with water by themselves, okay? This is a natural process. It's really great. It's important for maintaining fullness. Well, if you do too many carbs, too many meals consecutively together, what happens is basically your cells get so full that they won't accept any more sugar. So insulin tries to bring, you know, the sugar to the cells, and your body's like, no, we're good. So what happens? Secondary effect. The body has to get the blood sugar down. So what does it do? It attaches a glycerol molecule to that sugar, and now it changes the structure and it becomes fat. So now your body just stores the sugar as fat. You don't want that, okay? So now what you're doing is you're not taking advantage of insulin sensitivity to store more glycogen, you know, and you're storing fat, okay? How do you get around that? Well, in my book, The Supernatural Lifestyle, that's available on my website, tallguytraining.com, and also on Amazon, I talk about the importance of a meal cadence and not mixing your sugars and fats, and why. So basically it's like this. There are obviously best times to have carbohydrates. Most of you already know. In the morning when you wake up, your body's ready for sugar because you haven't eaten for typically 8 hours, okay? After a workout, when you've depleted yourself, when you come in here and work out high with high intensity, your body uses sugar to break up a sugar molecule and make ATP, and ATP is what makes your muscles contract. So if you're going hard in the gym, what happens is your body's breaking up all the sugar molecule for ATP so it can keep going. So what happens? Your blood sugar drops, okay? When your blood sugar drops, this is an opportune time to put sugar back into your diet and actually grow. So this gives your body an environment to actually grow muscle so you can recover, okay? If you don't do that, your body's just gonna make do. You're not gonna make as much progress. I like a simple sugar, okay? When I say a simple sugar, I like something as close to glucose as possible, all right? Doesn't mean Pop-Tarts and gummy bears or corn, candy corn, whatever crap your coach is telling you that it might work. No, I'm talking like glucose, all right? Dextrose sugar, not Vitargo, not like any of these other like wannabe, like, oh, it's so much higher absorption than glucose. No, your body runs on glucose, okay? So let's just go ahead and put that right back in our body so we can be off and running, okay? So dextrose sugar is really important, but it doesn't stop there. I talk about different things you can take with that dextrose sugar to make sure you absorb all of it, and it will make you leaner. How does it make you leaner? Well, if you take dextrose sugar post-workout, and let's say you work your ass off, and let's say you take 30 grams dextrose sugar, but your body only needs 20, you're gonna store 10 grams of that as fat. But if you take some insulin mimetics like cinnamon, chromium, alpha-lipoic acid, vanadyl sulfate, bitter melon, if you take those things, they all work differently, but they're all insulin mimetics that help you absorb more sugar, accept more insulin. So now it's like a cushion. So now that 30 grams of dextrose sugar, you're definitely gonna absorb. It's gonna go to the cells where it need to go, and you're not gonna store any excess fat. What does that mean? Fuller muscle bellies, okay? More definition, not storing fat. Increase your metabolic rate because you're growing muscle and you're off and running. Now, the other thing to do with that is you really need to have some leucine available when you're spiking your insulin, because insulin is a storing hormone and leucine is like an anabolic switch, okay? It's easy to find in your different BCAA powders and whatnot. You know, I like egg protein the best, but you can't always have that with you at the gym. So just a good BCAA is really beneficial. But at the end of the day, like, what you want to do is you want to take advantage of these times to increase your carbohydrate intake. So in the morning, post-workout, depending on your goals, maybe another time in the day, you know. I have a bulk program with the Supernatural Lifestyle, my meal prep company, where I put people on, they have pre and post carbs, and then 2 other carbohydrate meals throughout the day. But then there's 2 meals in there that are fat meals, where you're not getting carbs. And the reason is we gotta increase insulin sensitivity. Don't ever forget that. If you don't keep your insulin sensitivity up, a couple things happen. People that have dull insulin sensitivity typically store their weight in one spot. For a minute, it's right here, you know? But if you have heightened insulin sensitivity, you store your weight everywhere. And so you look awesome when you gain weight. You just look bigger. That's what you want, okay? So this is pretty much my rundown for nutritional tips for tall guys. Hope you took something away from it. I look forward to hearing from all of you. I got a free report for you. This is called the 7 worst testosterone killers. Want to check that out. All you got to do is click this box, put your little email in there, we'll send it right out to you. If you're on a mobile device, you can't click this box, so check the description below, it's right in there. Click that top link, 7 worst testosterone killers, to get the free report. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and leave some comments. Your opinion matters, we want to hear from you.